Hello everyone, my name is Rumesh Madhushankar Rajapaksha of Aii12 group, and my partner Amari Shachibaba Rajapaksha explained the Java application of our Chatterbox chat application, and I'm going to explain the C++ application of the Chatterbox application. In the C++ application, there are two projects. One is for the client and the other one is for the server. In the client folder, you can find all the required files, all the header files, source files, forms, and the other resources and the JSON files. And in the server as well, you can find the resources needed for the server. So in order for the application to work, the server application should be running in the background. So first of all, we have to run the server application. Once we run the server application window will open, and it'll show us that the server is listening. So the server is listening for new connections from the clients. So once the server application is listening, we can go ahead and run the client application. Once we run the client application, it will load the login window where you can sign up to the Chatterbox, or if you are a existing customer, you can log into the Chatterbox. If you are an existing customer, you just have to put your username and password, and you will be logging to the Chatterbox main window. So in case if you enter the password incorrectly, the application will show you the password is invalid. So, and if you keep the username blank and try to log in, the application will show you username cannot be empty. So once you have provided both correct username and password only, you will be logged in to the Chatterbox chat application. On successful login, the application will ask you to update the JSON file in the system, because we are changing once the user is logged in, we are changing the JSON file relevant JSON file as the user is online. So now we have both running server application and client application. So in the server application, we can see new client connected message appears. So in the client application, we have our left pane and the middle part where the messages are displayed, and the right pane where it displays online users, group chats, and the personal contacts. In the left pane, the welcome message is there, and below we have the edit profile function, create chat rooms function, save chat history function, and view chat history function. In the edit profile function, you can choose to upload the image, change the username, change email ID, change the phone number, or change the date of birth, and you can save the profile changes. And in the create chat rooms action, once you go to the create chat rooms action, you can create a chat room in a name. You can enter whatever the name you like, and you can select the users for the chat room. So if you try to create a chat room without any name, the system will appear room name cannot be empty. And we can type a name for the chat room, and we have to double click on the users which need to be added to the chat room. So once you double click on a username, the message will come successfully, that user is successfully added to the chat room. And like that, you can go ahead and add whatever the amount of users you want for the chat room, and you have to select save chat room. Then the chat room will be saved successfully in the system. Once you have select OK, it will take you back to the main chat window. Now you can refresh the group chats, and the group we created right now will be displayed in the group chats column. In order for the users to chat, we need to log into another user. So we'll go ahead and log in to another user. So we have to go to the source code, we have to run the client app, then it will load the login window. We have to type in the username and the password. Once we have typed in the username and password, the user will be logged into the system. Now we can see both users are logged into the system. Now if you refresh the online users icon, the new user will be displayed under the online users. If you want to chat with the other online user, you just have to double click on their name and you can type message here and you can send the message. In the same way, we can type the reply from the other user and we can send the message. So once this is done, once the online users icon is refreshed, it will show the online users. So if you want to send a message to an online user, you have to double click on the online user and you have to type the message and send it. So the message will be received by the correct recipient. So the other user will see they have received a message from the user sending. In here, the publisher will see that Ramesh has sent a message. Next, we are going to check the group chat function. In order to check the group chat function, we will log in through another. In the front menu, the back to school group chat is there. So in other clients windows as also, if we click the refresh button in group chats, we can see the back to school group chat is appearing. So if you want to chat in the group, what you have to do is double click on the group chat. So then the message will come, do you want to chat with the users? The usernames will appear, Ramesh, Publisher and Shashi. So and it will notify that to open the window in other clients as well. So we'll go ahead and open the window in other clients as well. Yes and yes. Okay, so now we can see in the top group chat back to school is appearing. So we are all three of the clients are in the group chat. So let's try sending a message from one user. Okay, we have sent hello how are you message from Pabuzara, and that message is appearing in Ramesh and Shashi as well. So likewise we can do the group chat. So let's go and see what is the code behind these things. So every time the JSON file is appending or updating, the message will come to update the records in the root file as well. So in the Chatterbox client, which is our main application, the server is only do the listening. We have headers and the C++ files and the UI designs and the resources. So in the login window, we can see when login button is clicked, the queue string will get the text from the text field and it will match those text with the user data in the JSON file. So here in the chat windows as well, so the chat window will open according to the user.